You know what I'm saying? And I just really want you to understand that, because you always were saying like they played the shit yesterday where you said understand why they say that. That's the only thing. You know what I mean? We ain't saying like, oh, you 100% behind it. You picked up a gun. You did this. You was sliding. No, 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 no. You wasn't doing that. But you gotta understand something. If you go to different, like Chicago scene 88, all of these other different pages, right? Whatever, whatever, whatever. They drew that inspiration from you. You was the first dude doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially on Chicago. You wasn't doing that from the city that you was in. You didn't do that on New York or in Jersey, and they just as violent as Chicago. You didn't do it about New Orleans. You ain't do it about Philly. You ain't do it about LA, and they just as violent as Chicago. These is many cities
Jacksonville.
that's just as violent as
Hey,
Chicago. It's
I
just you got intrigued by it. You got. I know you probably got intrigued by what was going on. The drill scene. It was a new sound. It was hot at the time, and you seen it was. It was easy because you probably couldn't believe that. By going on some of these dudes' pages on Twitter and different things like that, that they was talking about some of the things that they was doing, sliding on each other, whatever, whatever. And I get it, but you gave it like that magnitude. Like, it's people hitting me in the back channel right now saying they wouldn't have never known about the violence in Chicago and all that other shit in Chicago if it wasn't for you. They say they found that out off your platform. So that's why I want you to understand, like, why certain people from Chicago or people from Chicago that's in this era that's of age and all that shit, that they feel a certain way towards you. Like, it's probably half and half. It's
All
probably some
right,
people
all
that
right,
love you, and
Mikey.
it's
Let
the
me
other
say
half that
something.
don't.
Hold on, let me say something now, real quick. Hold on, Ak. Hold on. So I want to say, right, this is facts right now, right? So I'm saying right now, like, so we really gonna, like I keep on saying this. So we really gonna sit here and say, because they speak about it, they're artists, they speak about whatever. Oh, never mind. You was talking about the Chicago situation. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But hold
Go
on, hold
ahead,
on,
Ak.
hold on. But he didn't speak about New York and Jacksonville and
Yo,
California and all these places, because these places
all
didn't
right.
have a new music
Eh,
scene at the time.
He
All right,
definitely
I get it.
why
speaking
I
why
get
on
it.
would
All right,
DMV right now?
hold on. Hold on. I want.
I gotta respond to you. I gotta respond to
he
you.
responding to me, Mike. He responding to me. Let him go ahead.
All right. So what I could definitely say about, first of all, I wasn't the first. I think people look at me because I became maybe the most transformative outlet around that time. But again, I was covering so, and I've told this story many times. So I didn't start my whole, I don't know if you want to call it, I won't call it journalism, but let's just call it media coverage. I didn't just start by saying, oh, let me just start on Chicago. You could look back from 2009, 2010. I'm doing album reviews. I'm talking about, like, hey, yo, people in New York need to let go of that old ass sound and let the youth have their moment, because that's the only way New York is gonna ever get back on top. And I was talking about how hip hop was, whatever. Now let's keep it going, right? The reason why, and I've always said this, reason why I did the War in Chiraq, it was because when I started to cover Chief Keef, and this is when I, like, it's kind of being perceptive in a way. I noticed when I would do videos on Chief Keef, and it would be sometimes like, sometimes I don't even know what he was talking about, but I would just cover whatever the public shit is, right? And people in the comment section would be like, yo, well, if you gonna tell a story, tell the whole story. And I was like, what are they talking about? Because like, for example, if there's a big rapper from, I don't know, from Ohio, and he's like, that the whole time I'm doing it, I'm learning on the way, and I'm just getting public information out. So it wasn't like first of all, there's an outlet called College Kid. They hate my guts. They were doing exactly what I do, except they were too scared to just speak, or maybe they didn't have enough charisma. They didn't know how to use. I don't know what the fuck. They used to do it with audio. They would just use screenshots, play a little instrumental in the background, and they would do pretty much the same videos I was doing. They were covering the whole Chicago scene before me. They ended up hating me because, just like how you guys are talking about the influence that ended up happening, I guess people gravitated to what I was doing, and they felt a way, feeling like it was more of a, predatory type of thing. Which after like about 2013, I didn't want to do no more Chicago content. To keep it honest with y'all, like it was always predicated for me around how hot Dirk is, how hot Keith is, and when that wave started to end, I wasn't that like at first there was some fascination, like yo, no way these like because I live close to like New York, I'm in Jersey. I'm like, ain't no there's no open acts of violence this brazen when niggas could tweet out like and admit to shit and then literally nobody gets locked up. I couldn't even believe that shit was real. So there was some curiosity or like fascination in terms of wait, is this shit fucking real? Anytime when it comes to accountability, I'm the only one who ever say I was wrong. I should have did this. I should do this better. Everybody else usually in these conversations, but I'm
wrong.
like
Academics,
I know they're gonna probably
they
have this
hit
up on
me up
YouTube
too.
somewhere.
Facts.
Y'all
I
only
think they hit
like,
me up
I know
more
they're
than
gonna probably
you,
have this up on
Academics.
YouTube, but
And I'm the one
like,
who said
I know
I
they're
was
gonna
wrong.
probably
And
have
I'm
this
in
up
the
on YouTube
streets.
somewhere.
I'm not a
Post it.
thug,
You
but I could
posted
be
Nardo,
catch.
bro.
And
After you dropped the
academics,
remix, right?
they can't catch
So
you,
it's
so
like
of
you
course
don't
you
need no
respond. What the
other
hell?
type of controversy, clout, and nothing like that. If it's just music. Right after that, but when you post him from an interview where you name like 10 rappers and you highlight Young Boy, why would you do some weird shit like that?
Who's speaking right now?
Dirty. I'm right next to you.
Okay, all right, Dirty. I'm so glad that's the best question I've been asked thus far. The best question. So now I'm gonna throw it back to you after I give you the answer. First of all, Nardo's. By the way, Nardo's label paid for that. So let's be clear. It's not Akademiks. That's Nardo's label. Let me put this out there because Akademiks is a big.
Not on that. No, not on that
Wait,
one.
hold
Don't
on,
do that.
Dirty.
That's
Let him
cap.
talk. Dirty. Let him
All
talk.
right, go ahead.
Dirty.
Go ahead.
Listen,
Go ahead.
I got receipts for receipts. Like I'm telling you what it is. Like if something go on my page, I know why it's there. Nardo's label has paid for multiple shit that's gone up on my page, and I've even made pushbacks on like, yo, y'all are promoting this guy through beef. I said it. Now here's the thing: you see, everybody will jump at that. The label that's trying to really, and by the way, he signed to the label. The label that's trying to profit off of his song, his music, his beefs. Because keep in mind, when he makes $1 million, they make 10. When he makes 5, they make 50. You get me? They're pushing that out. That's not me. Nigga, I don't go fuck with. Nigga, I don't even know. Truth be told, I don't even know if he know Young Boy. I don't know nothing about Nardo. Was it Nardo? I don't know nothing about him. That's his label. The labels are doing that. Now, if it was some shit that I had something to do with, I would gladly be up here and tell y'all. Labels are spending 50, 100 grand on that. You see how that young lady earlier, and by the way, I think, I like the conversation I had with her. She was like, oh, I don't know who's beefing with who. You think $1 billion company, they know who beefing with who. They know how to position shit. They know, okay, bet. Niggas like to go to Akademiks page to see some beef shit. I'm like, no disrespect to that particular artist. I only know that one song. I don't even really know about it too much.
All right, so
the labels that. Now here's the thing. I'm always down to have the conversation. And they said, hey, we're promoting. Most of the time, they're not like, oh, we know they're beefing. No fucking context. So whatever beef or you think there was some inciting shit, that came from his label. His team must have known. So now let me ask you, would you get mad? And I'm making this up. This part I'm making up. But I'm making a hypothetical because if you're going to ask me the question, I want to ask you about him or any rapper like him. If a rapper made a song or if a rapper has issues with people that get attention and they then, number one, fund, keep in mind, not fund, for that information to get out. So essentially what you're saying that I do, they want out, number one, so that's consent. Number two, they're down to pay for the
that particular poll, that's cap. Well, all right. But finish your question, bro.
What's cap?
saying, hold on, Act,
hold on.
Then I'm not about to go
Act,
back and forth about that
wait,
right
hold
here.
on,
But go finish your question,
Dirty.
bro.
No. Hold on.
Act,
I hate when we have these type of things. Again,
hold on. Please.
I
1
like yo.
second.
I got all the proof in the world for you. Tell me what's cap.
All right, that's what I'm saying, Dirty. So you dirty. So you saying that the label paying for Academics to post Nardo is cap. You saying that they didn't pay for that?
I didn't say that, bro. I'm not about to go back and forth about that.
So I'm just saying, so Dirty.
This is case in point. When we get to a certain type of conversation,
so you don't feel no type of way. So you don't feel no type of way that the label that Nardo's on pay Academics to post that. You don't feel no type of way about that.
That had to be proven to me, bro. He had to show me.
All right, hold on. Yeah. What's your Instagram?
If
I prove it to you right now, hold on.
Context, he's like a solid nigga. Like he ain't no just random person talking. So like shooting him that
dirty
information.
I'm not treating him like that. Listen, but I'm all about logic and facts. So if I prove that to you,
I just sent it to your back channel just now.
I don't know.
Hey, Dirty. You just send it to me though.
There's a little arrow on the lower right hand side, bro. The shit with the numbers. Lower right hand side.
So Dirty. What he's saying that he could send that to you in proof right now. How do you feel about the like? What if they really did?
I gotta, bro. I know what's going on, bro. I'm not about to.
Hold on. I'll bring something else to light. And again, you as me's even here right now. I called 21. This is a fact. This is right when me and Meek had that conversation because 21 set it up. And I said, bro, I was about to run this by you because I don't want you to think I ain't trying to put no shit going on. Because by the way, the whole 21 whack 6ix9ine shit, that shit, I feel like that shit is over. You know, that's I really feel like it, right? You know, obviously people gonna milk it for content, whatever. The label, who 21 did, so 21 did, he's on the remix. Whatever, I don't even know what label he's on because that came through some agents. They hit me to be like, yo, cause you post this. And by the way, it went up because 21 was like, yo, bro, as long as you don't say that's what I'm doing, cause I wasn't thinking about no niggas, I don't care. They posted and it was like, yo, you go look at my page. I'll show you right now.
I know
and
that
me,
post,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not even trying to go back and forth about that, bro.
Yo, but what I'm saying is that a label.
You heard, Dirty?
Dirty say you're not gonna go back and forth. So.
Somebody shit.
Niggas should be mad at the labels. He just said it like so. Labels are paid.
I don't want to say that, Jack. I'm on both ends. What all Dirty saying is he don't want to talk until he sees something. He can't say blame it on nobody.
That's all I said, bro. I don't even know
I see what he's saying.
Yo, stop kicking Johnny Smalls off the stage.
Yo, bro, if they speaking out of turn, bro, they gotta get removed.
All right, hold on. I'm a DM it right now. Like shit, Meezy, I asked Savage. You could ask Savage. Be like, yo, did I ask you about this shit? And that's for that. The other shit, they've been going hard with that. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. That Who on Smoke song, I'm not that big of a fan of it. Okay, so when you see it all over my page, that is not me. I could be very honest about it.
Niggas not
that's on too hard. You tripping, boy.
You sound like a real hater, boy.
No, I'm not hating on the song.
You sound like a real hater, my nigga.
If he don't like it, he don't like it.
No. I didn't say it's not hot. Like,
that nigga had to say that.
Time out. We gotta let Akademiks and Dirty just hash this one out. Like, real talk. Like, come on. Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't trying to. Niggas be in here recording the other shit, bro.
That's real. Hey, send that to him, though. I think it's very important. I'm gonna text you on the side, but I think it's important that he should. If that's the case, he should personally see that.
She wanna marry. Hey, and you said it was an interview where he said what now?
Bro, I'm back channeling you, bro. This
Subscribe to I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Salute, gang.